Welcome back, champions. Today we explore the art of cultivating inner peace through timeless Stoic practices, where you'll uncover techniques to find calm and serenity amidst the chaos of daily life. In a world constantly pulling us in countless directions, we often forget that tranquility is not found outside of us, but forged within. We'll journey into the wisdom of Stoicism, revealing how its teachings empower us to rise above the noise and claim a state of unshakable stillness. Now let's set the stage for the Stoic path to serenity. The ancient Stoics, figures like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, didn't retreat from life to find peace. They found it in the heart of their struggles, amidst the trials of politics, war, and exile. For them, peace was not an escape, but a form of mastery, a steadying of the mind even as the world trembled around them. This peace isn't a fragile calm that vanishes under pressure. It's a resilient force, an inner citadel where chaos cannot breach. We can either be tossed like leaves in a storm or anchor ourselves to what truly matters, remaining unmoved by the winds of misfortune. When we speak of peace, we are not referring to the stillness of a quiet room. We speak of a stillness that exists amid the noise, a calmness arising when the mind commands itself. As Epictetus taught, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about these things. This is the Stoic understanding of serenity. Our perception shapes our experience, and thus, tranquility is not the absence of conflict, but the mastery of our responses to it. The first step on this path is recognizing that we are not victims of circumstance. Instead, we are the architects of our own inner world. The Stoics believed that while the world may be unpredictable and uncontrollable, our thoughts are always within our grasp. Marcus Aurelius, facing wars and betrayals, saw the value in this perspective. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." For the Stoics, adversity was not a reason to despair, but an invitation to rise stronger, a chance to turn obstacles into stepping stones toward a higher purpose. There is a profound freedom in this realization. Once we acknowledge the limits of our control, we stop wasting our energy fighting the uncontrollable. We free ourselves from the chains of anxiety, letting go of the illusion that we can bend the world entirely to our will. As Seneca wisely said, "He who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary." Worrying about what might happen, or grieving over what has already passed, only binds us in chains of our own making. The Stoic way is to cut through those chains, focusing on the present moment where our power to choose lies. Next, we must learn the discipline of perception. Imagine a storm battering a ship at sea. The winds roar, the waves crash, and the sky darkens. The captain cannot control the storm, but he can steer his vessel with clarity and resolve. The Stoics teach us to be the captain of our own lives, steadying ourselves by choosing our response to the storm. This discipline of perception is a skill that must be practiced. It requires us to pause, observe our emotions without being swept away, and remind ourselves that our judgments, not the events themselves, are the true source of our turmoil. The practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, offers another technique for finding serenity. It involves contemplating the loss of things we cherish, our health, our possessions, even our loved ones. This isn't meant to fill us with dread, but to prepare us for the inevitable changes life brings. In considering these losses, we learn to value what we have more deeply and accept that everything is transient. When harsh winds blow, we are not caught off guard, but face them with an unyielding mind, fortified by the understanding that nothing in life is guaranteed. Yet, we must not mistake this acceptance for resignation or pessimism. In recognizing impermanence, we learn to live with urgency and appreciation, savoring the present moment with greater intensity. Epictetus advised, "Make it your habit to be attentive to every choice, to realize that at this instant, life is offering you an opportunity to choose to move forward or to step back. We live not as if time stretches infinitely before us, but as if each moment carries weight and meaning. To deepen our practice, we embrace acceptance, not passive resignation, but a mature understanding that life operates according to its own order. When we resist reality, we exhaust ourselves against forces that will not bend. But in learning to accept the world as it is, we conserve our strength and direct it where it can make a difference. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, adapt yourself to the life you have been given and truly love the people with whom destiny has surrounded you. This doesn't mean embracing every circumstance or person as ideal, but recognizing that this is the path before us, and it is ours to walk with grace. This acceptance leads to a deeper kind of peace, a peace that arises when the mind is no longer burdened by futile resistance. When we cease fighting what we cannot change, we liberate ourselves to act where our actions matter. We stop fretting about tomorrow's uncertainties and begin crafting today with deliberate intention. This shift in perspective isn't just a change in attitude, it's a courageous act. It's easy to resent what's beyond our control, but it takes great strength to greet it with calm acceptance and move forward, untroubled. To sustain this inner stillness, we must anchor our daily lives in habits that remind us of these principles. The Stoics believed that self-reflection was essential for a life of virtue. At the end of each day, we should pause and consider, what did I do well? Where did I falter? What can I improve tomorrow? This habit transforms each day into a lesson, where we become both the student and the teacher. It keeps us grounded in the present, while guiding us toward continuous self-improvement. Seneca referred to this as the daily call to account, a way of measuring our progress and ensuring that we live according to our values. Another powerful Stoic practice is sympatheia, the understanding that we are all interconnected within the greater web of existence. The Stoics viewed the world as one living organism, where each person is a vital part of a larger whole. This perspective shifts our focus from ourselves to the collective, reminding us that our actions reverberate beyond our individual lives. When we adopt a mindset of sympatheia, we cultivate compassion, not only toward others, but also toward ourselves. We recognize that life's struggles are universal, and we find strength in knowing we are not alone. The Stoic way is to act with kindness and humility, understanding that the peace we seek within must also be reflected in the world around us. Moreover, let us not forget the power of community and shared wisdom in this journey. Seek out those who inspire you, who embody the Stoic principles you aspire to practice. Engage in conversations about resilience, growth, and acceptance. By surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals, we create a support network that reinforces our commitment to living a life guided by Stoic ideals. Remember, the path to inner peace is not traveled alone. It flourishes in the company of others who uplift and challenge us to become better. By sharing our experiences, we not only strengthen our resolve, but also contribute to a collective understanding of what it means to be human in an often tumultuous world. Together, we can forge a community rooted in strength, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of tranquility. Lastly, we must consider the practice of voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believed that by periodically subjecting ourselves to small hardships, such as fasting or enduring cold, we strengthen our ability to endure the inevitable difficulties of life. This is not about punishing ourselves or courting misery. It's about training our minds to remain calm under stress and our bodies to remain resilient in the face of discomfort. By choosing to confront minor adversities, we inoculate ourselves against fear and cultivate a sense of gratitude for life's comforts. When the time comes for us to face true adversity, we will do so not with trembling hearts, but with the quiet confidence of one who has already walked through the fire. As we navigate our paths, it's crucial to remember that the Stoic teachings are not mere philosophical concepts, but practical tools for everyday life. Each day presents us with opportunities to practice these principles. Start your morning by reflecting on what challenges might lie ahead and prepare your mind to respond with resilience. Consider writing down a single Stoic quote that resonates with you, carrying it with you as a reminder of the mindset you wish to cultivate. This simple act of preparation can ground you, allowing you to meet the day with intention rather than reaction. As we face each moment, let's embrace the idea that every obstacle is a chance to exercise our virtue, whether it's patience in traffic, understanding in a disagreement, or gratitude for the smallest blessings. Let us walk this path together. Let us choose to stand firm when the winds rage and the waters rise. Let us master our perceptions, embrace impermanence, accept what lies beyond our control, and continually strive toward our better selves. The world may be chaotic, but within each of us lies the power to cultivate an unshakable peace, a peace forged in the very heart of life's storms. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Help us beat the algorithm by consciously choosing the content that influences your journey. Dive into our other videos to enrich your understanding of ancient wisdom and further your quest for mastering life. Until next time, champions, stay strong and stay committed to your path.